Good morning, Ms. Farrow.
Good morning.
My name is Morris Anyah. I'm one of Mr. Taylor's lawyers. I have a few questions for you. Is there anything you've told the court this morning during your testimony that you would like to take back, you would like to retract?
No.
Is there anything you've told the court that in your view might be the result of a faulty memory?
I hope not.
You have not deceived the court in any way, in your view?
I have not deceived the court in any way.
Shall we consider the events from September 1997? You notice I said the word September. You do not recall the month in 1997 when these events took place, do you?
No, I don't.
You were not present with Miss Campbell in her room when those men showed up, were you?
No, I wasn't.
You do not know the nationalities of the men who knocked at her door, do you?
No.
You do not know their identities, their names, for example, do you?
No.
The item you referred to as a diamond, others have referred to it as diamonds. You say it is a huge diamond. We will come to that. But that item, that diamond as you call it, you do not know its origin. That is, from which country it came, do you?
No.
You do not know how it was mined, do you?
No.
You do not know the purpose or the reason behind the gift of that diamond to Miss Campbell, do you?
No.
You do not know whether the person who sent that diamond to Miss Campbell had with them other diamonds in South Africa at that very moment.
No.
This was a dinner that was planned. Persons were invited. Persons that were special guests of the president. When you read this, Ms. Farrow, in your view, would someone who was not invited be present at such a dinner?
It's possible.
But you don't know.
I don't know.
Thank you. Now, one of you must not be telling the truth. You follow me?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is it Miss Campbell, who didn't even know about Liberia? Didn't know about diamonds that were not shiny and in a box? Didn't know Charles Taylor? Or is it you, Miss Farrow? Is it possible that while you're trying to help the court, your recollection might be failing you as to who said that it was a diamond and that it was from Charles Taylor? Is it possible?
It is not possible, sir.
Is it possible that someone else there present made those remarks and you just, in your mind's eye, believe it was Naomi Campbell who said them?
It was Naomi Campbell who said them.
Charles Taylor did not stay at the guest house where you and the others resided, correct?
I don't know.
Well, Naomi Campbell said he didn't stay there.
She would know, perhaps. I don't know.
Did you see him at breakfast the next morning?
No.
Did you see him at any time after the dinner?
No.
In fact, you don't recall seeing him during the dinner?
No.
Yes. You don't recall if he came alone or with someone else?
There were others. When I arrived at the residence of President Mandela, he was not alone.
Who was not alone?
Charles Taylor.
The men or others that were with Charles Taylor, did you see them at any point in time on the premises of the guest house after the dinner?
No.
That guest house was the presidential guest house in Pretoria, true?
Correct.
The guest house belonging to Nelson Mandela, yes?
I don't know that.
Well, it was the guest house for the use of the president of South Africa.
I assume so.
That, as you sit there now, Ms. Farrow, it is true that in your view, Africa would be better off without the likes of Charles Taylor and Omar al-Bashir of Sudan, correct?
If Charles Taylor is guilty, certainly. Omar al-Bashir, without question.
You have referred to the Sudanese government as a genocidal government, correct?
Correct.
You have gone on CBS News with Ross Mitchell, and you have spoken about the Sudanese government and their actions in the Darfur region, correct?
Correct.
Now, as you sit there now, has President Omar al-Bashir been convicted of any crimes regarding Darfur?
He's indicted for the crime of genocide, crimes against humanity, war crimes.
Yes. The key word is indicted.
Mm-hmm.
Has he been convicted? Let me repeat my question. With respect, as you sit there now, has the president of the Sudanese people, Omar al-Bashir, been convicted of any war crimes?
He has not come to court yet.
But from that video and from what you've said in court, it is correct that your view is that he is guilty.
My view comes from the countless people I have spoken to.
My question, Ms. Farrow, I understand where your view comes from.
You should be allowed
Just
to answer
listen.
the question
Madam
without
President,
counsel interrupting her answer.
Mr. Kumjan, you're interrupting. We cannot have two counsels speaking at the same time. Mr. Anyah, please repeat your question.
Thank you, Madam President. Ms. Farrow, just listen to the question. But from that video and from what you have said in court, it is correct that your view is that he is guilty.
My view is that he is guilty.
And he is guilty in your view, even though he has not yet been tried.
He is guilty in my view.
Even though he has not yet been tried.
Even though.